Hey everybody, this is Chotaku Nerko, and I just remembered that I did not do an intro last time, so good thing that you guys aren't gonna see that. Anyway, welcome back to the third episode of Chrono Clock. Sorry this one took a while, but some recording nonsense happened, so, you know, reasons. Anyway, let's get into it. And opening right up with some panty shots and whatnot, so you guys just enjoy that. Anyway. You're joking, right? It was hard to believe that someone could fall in love because of that.
でも、人を好きになるのに理由って必要なんですか?
I mean, a little bit. Just tiny bit. Just a little bit of one. That was the first time I heard Miyu speak so clearly. Her eyes were serious, and I knew that the words held some significance to her. ... I didn't know how to respond. I envied her for her clear intent and determination, things which I never had. There are plenty of girls who I think are cute, but I never seriously tried to confess to a girl before, disregarding all the times I used to watch. Can I ask you one more question?
はい、どうぞ。
If you had just one chance to turn back time and relive your life from any point in the past, how far back would you turn the hands of time?
やり直す。
Yes, do-over, redo, restart button. It was a sudden question, but Miyu seriously considered her answer before responding. Then she gave me a wry smile.
さっきの告白の前って言いたいですけど、多分私は私にしかなれないだろうから今のままでいいです。
Yeah, you're alive for one. That's way different from that that first time when you jumped off the building. Anyway. Alright, I lost. I raise my hands and surrender.
負け?
I'm sorry I screwed up your confession like that. Since I'm Shuji's friend, I'd like to make it up to you. I can tell you anything you want to know about him. I try to help you with your anxiety too. Hopefully I can at least help you avoid falling off any more roofs and embarrassment. There's no guarantee I'll be there to save you next time.
落ちる?
Never mind that. Of course! Anyway. Just scooting over that one. Damn it! Of course I'd like to help you, but only if you want the help. I know we're practically strangers, so I don't want to pry or anything. Apparently she didn't think that she had a choice in the matter, judging from her reaction there. I saw the tension in her shoulder dissipate as she let out a big sigh.
石田先輩のことを知ってる人が手伝ってくれるのはすごく助かります。
I admire your honesty. We were finally having a real conversation. Apparently she didn't mind me meddling with her affairs either. You'll probably want to talk to them soon, like tomorrow or something. I'll look into things for you.
私からも一つ聞いていいですか?
Absolutely not. Sure. Whatever.
石田先輩には彼女がいるんでしょうか?
And just like every time, you just thought this is not something you know, want to check beforehand. I don't know. Maybe just... I don't know. You're gonna confess. It feels to me like you should... I don't know. Maybe check something like that first. But no, he doesn't.
よかった.
You tried to ask him out, without even checking if he had a girlfriend first. That was pretty surprising.
だって勢いよく行けば大丈夫かなって心が決まっちゃったんですもん。
Miyu's indignance looked strangely adorable. Shy, yet courageous. Socially anxious, yet craving social contact. In spite of these, what even is that? Ostensible contradictions. I probably messed that up completely, but excuse me. Perhaps her timid appearance really did conceal a strong, determined sense of will. So what would happen if I called Shuji up here again tomorrow so you could tell him how you feel? You think it would go well?
今日の失敗を思い出して、さらにひどいことになる気がします。
In this case, I'd have to agree. She probably couldn't do it. By the way, I don't have it myself, so I don't really understand what it's like to have social anxiety. What would you say it feels like?
頭では足を腰をって思ってるのに、やってることや言ってることが全然別のことになっちゃうんです。それがさらにプレッシャーになって、どんどん状況が悪くなって。
Aw, you poor thing. I guess it would be pretty tough to explain.
もし協力していただけるなら、レイ先輩と石田先輩は同じ上級生ですし、こうやって話してるうちになれるかもしれないです。よね。
She seemed to lack confidence at first glance, but it actually wasn't that hard to get her to talk about herself. That'd be the easiest method, but I guess it feels kind of arbitrary. I don't know if just talking will really help you or not.
とりあえず勢いに任せて当たって砕けろというのが私の方針なんですけど。
I think you should have a clear understanding of your personality and objective, though. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread, and the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And I'm just spouting out quotes, aren't I?
レイ先輩は勢いに任せたりしないんですか？
No. I prefer to plan things out. And I end up throwing that plan out in the end anyway, so, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter.
旗迷惑だって周りから言われませんか？
Sometimes. You know, for such a shy girl, you certainly don't mix... Yeah, you certainly not want to mince words, are you?
すみません!
Seriously, you need to stop apologizing. But you're cute, so I suppose I can forgive you. Cute girls and handsome men are a privileged lot, after all. Anyway, I think this should do.
ちょうどいい?
You said you wanted to talk to me so you could get used to it, but we shouldn't have endless discussions. We need to set some kind of goal for our conversations if your practice is going to be, really effective.
なるほど。つまり何かルールを作るってことですね。
Exactly.
確かになんとなく雑談してるだけだと初対面の先輩後輩の溝を埋めるだけで何週間もかかっちゃいそうですよね。
I was just speaking my mind there. I'm surprised you caught on so quickly.
そんな具体的にどうするかまでは思いついていませんし。
Firstly, since you want to... sorry. Got a tiny bit of a cold. Dondre, could you cut that part out? I appreciate it. Or leave it in and just do a little edit or something. Either way. Firstly, since you want to open up to people more, I think we should do something that's mutually embarrassing for you and me both.
自信はないですけど、努力はします。
Please, do not just go along with whatever he says. How about doing stand-up comedy in front of the whole class?
冗談ですよね。
I think it would give you more courage.
それはそうでしょうけど。
Well, yeah, That does sound a bit too embarrassing. So I'm not doing it. Shock! Surprise! I was really surprised. I didn't expect such a snappy comeback. Was that really snappy? It was more of a... I don't know. It was boarded out, but I wouldn't say it was a snappy comeback. This girl might just be a genius!
どうしてそれを?
Wait, what? What was that reaction just now? I wonder if she was setting up for another punchline. But her expression was serious.
もしかして最初から私の秘密を知ってたんですか?
Secret? I mean, I don't know yet, but I'm about to find out. I felt like she was misunderstanding me, but I was curious about the secret of hers, so I think I'm just gonna nod. Kind of. I don't know the specifics, though.
詳しいことっていうか、前の学校で全教科のテストの点が良すぎてカンニングを疑われて追加で受けた IQ テストの結果が高かったんですよ。その後いろいろあって、この学校から学費も免除するからぜひって声をかけられて、それもいいかなーって。うちは不死家庭なので学費も助かりますし、早く卒業できればその分働けますし。
Ah, the struggle.
でも本当にものすごい天才とかじゃないので、みんなには秘密にしてたんですけど。
I see, I see. Her previous school, the IQ test, and her family situation were fairly immaterial. But she mentioned something about graduating early. Mulling it over, the one thing I could conclude from all that was... You skipped grades!
はい、そうですけど。
She nodded her head in affirmation. Affirmation? Affirmation. That sounds... Yeah, I mean affirmation, I'm just gonna go with that. My own curiosity unearthed a somewhat unusual secret of hers. Oh, well, can I ask how many grades you skipped?
2年です。
Damn. If she's 2 years younger than the rest of the first year class, then Miu's real age will be right around the time when all the boys are incredibly stupid and all the girls are incredibly naive. I see. I get it now. Ah. Her small frame was actually befitting of a girl her age. Her mood swings from shy to reckless could be attributed to her lack of life experience. And now she was experiencing a classic case of love at first sight. The gap between her and my fellow second-year students would be enormous, considering the physical and emotional development she still had ahead of her. No wonder my initial impression of her was so ambiguous. I imagine the age difference would factor into her social anxiety as well.
他の人には内緒ですよ。
You got it. Given how other people might react to that news, it was definitely a secret to be signed and sealed, but not delivered to anyone else. In any case, you seem to be warmed up to talking with me well enough.
そうですね。
Even Miu seemed surprised by that as she responded.
先輩はなんだか他の人より話しやすい気がします。
Well, the younger sister, good god. Oh, just in case you're wondering why I already know that, I'm re-recording episode 3 and 4, so I'm just a bit ahead of where we're at here in the story, but god damn, his little sister is something else. Anyway, maybe that's why talking to girls comes more naturally to me, or something like that.
ですね。
Sorry. Could you say that again?
お兄ちゃんなんですね。
Thank you so much. Music to my ears. Huh. Alright then. I feel like I'm gonna die if I stay in this heat any longer. So let's stop here for today. I wanted to make sure I had everything right since that conversation got pretty complicated pretty quickly. But I was pretty much about to fry on this roof. I made sure to imprint the image of her panties on my mind one last time before I stood up. I suggest we do the same. Here we go. 10 seconds of imprinting the image onto your mind. Here we go. Alright, everybody got that? Alright, cool. Here we go.
Hi.
Miyu stood up and brushed off her skirt. Tonight I'm going to think about our plan of action. I'll let you know what I come up with tomorrow.
先輩。
Huh?
ありがとうございます。先輩は関係ないのに変なことに巻き込んでしまって。
It's no big deal. After all, I was the one willing to get myself tangled up in this. I have to say though, it's nice to hear you thanking me instead of apologizing for once. Aww, it's so cute! I lightly bonked her on the head just because it was at the perfect height and she looked terribly surprised. She usually really is lucky to have a precious little diamond fall for him like that. I spent so much time dealing with this whole charade that by the time I left school, it was getting close to dusk. But I still didn't feel like going home just yet. So I decided to take a stroll along the beach, which was within walking distance of the school building. A confession, huh?
なんとも妙なことになったの。
Crow floated down to the ground. How did you even know I was here? I thought you were up in the stratosphere doing crow things. With the red glow of the sunset illuminating her body, her resemblance to a goldfish was all the more apparent.
童貞を卒業しようと女子探しをしていたお主が他人の恋路の手伝いとはな。
Could you please stop calling me a virgin?
繁殖目的での女子探しか？
That's not what this whole thing is about, little Miss Subtlety. Maybe I ought to just hurl her watch into the goddamn sea.
では、あの女子にどんな下心があるというのだ？
Why do I have to have an ulterior motive? Maybe I'm just a nice guy. Maybe that's just what I like doing, Realizing she was asking me a serious question this time, I grinned back at her. In all seriousness, I thought Miyu was pretty courageous to do that, so I wanted to help out. And besides, I really patted the watch in my pocket. I have such a powerful ability to rewind time here, but I'm only a student, so it's more power than I know what to do with. So I'm thinking, maybe using it to help out other people isn't a bad idea. Not that it wouldn't be really cool if I ended up saving the world or something with this much power, though. All the same, helping a friend work through their awakening perception of love was more than enough for me. Them thighs and legs, just Whoever did the character development or the character design, grade A job. Crow gave me a strange murmur in response.
ろくでもないことにしか時計の力を使わないと思ったが、ついには自分の利益のためですらなくなったか。どうもお主は
今まで我が輩が接したことのある人間とは毛色が違うようだな。
Well, thanks.
褒めてはおらんよ。
Okay, well, I'll just go fuck myself, I guess. Excuse me. Whatever, just wait until tomorrow. I had planned on taking it easy after school today, but then I got caught in the middle of this whole situation. Ultimately, though, it's just a matter of waiting for tomorrow. It was time to go home and sleep on it. Ah, and introducing best girl of the game right here, so far. Every so often, the day for me will begin with a soft, slightly cool sensation, accompanied by a pleasant aroma. Oh boy, here we go! It will usually happen about once a week. And on days when it would happen, I would end up waking up before the alarm on my phone sounded. This again. My brain felt like pudding as I roused from my slumber, but it was still immediately apparent to me that today was one of those days. Preparing myself for the inevitable, I then opened my eyes. Oh, yeah. Gotta get through this section all over again. God damn it! It was so hard the first time, and now I gotta do it a second time, and Before me lay a girl who had a more traditional air of beauty to her than any other I knew. Her cleavage was slightly exposed, and she had evidently been watching me sleep. Any man who wakes up with this beautiful girl in his bed is no doubt blessed in life. Or rather, he would be if the girl weren't actually his sister. Good morning, Michiru.
おはようございます、兄様。
That voice is so goddamn perfect! Alright, I'm gonna stop complaining about it, or complimenting it, or whatever the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, but it's no big deal. It's already morning now.
そうですか。兄様を疑うようで申し訳ありませんが、私に気を使って朝だという嘘をついていませんか？
The bright sunlight streaming in through the windows had already given me the impression that it would be another hot day. But there was no way for my little sister to know that.
What? What the fuck?
Sorry, I put a lot of emphasis on that for some reason. Michiru's eyes were blank and empty, because she happens to be blind. Don't worry, it really is morning. I smiled at her as I checked the time on my phone. I'm gonna get up in like 10 minutes.
10分。
Yes,
あとわ
10...
ずかで兄様の吐息とぬくもりを感じられる幸せが終わってしまうのは、まるでシンデレラが魔法の解ける瞬間を残念に思うようなものですね。
I can't. I'm gonna die of blood loss. I'm gonna die of blood loss. I can't with the section! Ugh. Wow, you're, pretty poetic at this hour of the morning.
兄様、キスをしてもよろしいですか？
No. Absolutely not. My heart would explode. You know, Michiru, you're not a kid anymore. You're getting a little old to be crawling into bed with me. Plus, you shouldn't be asking things like that of your sibling either.
みちるはまだ子供ですし、これでもかなり譲歩したお願いですのに。
This self-proclaimed child certainly wasn't one any longer, especially considering her physical maturation. But when she didn't get her way, she certainly still pouted like one. In spite of her reserved outward appearance, I think my younger sister is at her absolute cutest when she gets like this. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to ask you.
何をですか?
If you had just one chance to turn back time and relive your life from any point in the past, how far back would you turn the hands of time?
何かの謎々ですか?
No, just answer the damn question. Nope, just a survey.
やり直したい過去などというものは特にありませんが。
You're the first person to give me a direct answer like that.
兄様と双子の兄弟として生まれたかったかもしれませんね。
Of course, that way we could double the incest. I mean, I'm not gonna go down this route. Yeah, no, excuse me, I'm not gonna go down this route. I don't, incest, what's that? Anyway. I don't mean relive your life that way. Wouldn't you want to go back and do something to avoid getting that sickness which makes you blind or something like that?
全く思いません。
Even if you're used to it by now, you can't deny that it's inconvenient.
そうですが、目が見えなくなったからこそ、見えるようになったものも多いですから。
Then Michiru reached out and touched my face.
兄様、本当に目が覚めたようですので、失礼いたします。
How about no? I closed my eyes and let her touch my face. Oh, no, okay, no, we're actually doing this, okay. Michiru's supple fingers diligently traced the outline of my cheeks, my forehead, my eyebrows, my eyes, and my lips, in orderly fashion. Given her blindness, this is the closest thing to sight of which she is capable. Her fingers moved from my face down to my neck, pausing briefly at my jugular, and then continued down to my shoulders, my arms, and eventually my fingers. As for below my waist, well, I already scolded her for trying that in the past. Which means she did try in the past. Which, let the record show, that 100% means that sometime in the past, this girl definitely attempted to touch this man's dick. Anyway. Once she had finished, her fingers reluctantly moved away, so I opened my eyes.
今日も兄様はご健康のようで何よりです。
Michiru is able to diagnose me better than a doctor like this. Her fingers can read me like Braille. And she can even pick up on smaller details, such as my texture of my skin and my body temperature. In any case, do you really enjoy listening to me sleep that much?
この上なく幸せです。できれば男女のちぎり、兄様のたくましいものでお慈悲をいただければと無双しておりますが、このぬくもりと匂いを糧に、夜ごと自分を慰めて我慢いたします。
And thus we have reached the pinnacle of a healthy sibling relationship. Obviously, there's nothing strange about this going on. It's just what siblings do. For those of you who don't have siblings, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who do, probably know for a fact that I am saying complete and utter bullshit right now, and that this is 100% the most abnormal thing this girl has ever said thus far. And she has just appeared in this game. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Speaking of which, it's time to get up.
兄様、お口だけでも5分で済ませてみせます。
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
What are you on about? Yeesh. I might still be a virgin, but I spent a lot of time practicing in my room, and there's no way I can finish in just 5 minutes. Right? I think Yeah, I felt like I was never going to get up at this rate. So I took Michiru by the hand and pulled her out of my bed with me. Go on, go back to your room, and get dressed.
愛が足りません。
Get out. With a reluctant sigh, she did as I said and left my room. I'm the one who ought to be sighing here. That Miyu girl from yesterday was straightforwardly adorable, but my sister walked a very fine line between adorable and downright alarming. I wonder how on earth she became someone who can teeter on the crossing that kind of dangerous line as if it were nothing. Though, I actually already knew why. What did you do, you sick bastard? At a young age, she was struck with a severe fever that left her bereft of her sight. Bereft? Of her sight? Yeah. And very nearly her life as well. I did everything in my power to care for her back then. Even after she recovered, I continued to spend a great deal of time with her, helping her to adjust to a life without sight. And look where that's gotten me. You may think it to be a heartwarming story, but that cavet that Michiru's actually fallen in love with me as a result just makes it all feel like a bad joke at my expense. Well, whatever. I should get dressed too. I slipped out of my pajamas and put on my school uniform. The summer uniform felt soft and comfortable. I then checked to make sure I had my phone, wallet, and the pocket watch with me. Right. I glanced around my room, making sure I wasn't forgetting anything. In order to experience a taste of ordinary life, I live on my own, in a separate part of my family's estate. Naturally, room and board is on them, but my laundry, cleaning up after myself, and any other issues of maintenance are all on my own responsibility. In other words, don't houses usually have AC nowadays? Every summer winter give me cause to complain about the weather, and today was no different.
和室なら朝晩は十分涼しいだろうさ。
Crow appeared out of nowhere. Yo, good morning.
我が輩にとって人間の時間の尺度は当てはまらないが、おはようと返しておこう。
I wish you'd give me a normal greeting in the morning for once.
お主の妹も相変わらずだのう。
You saw?
いつも見守っておるぞ。
For someone putting on airs like they're my guardian angel, you certainly didn't help me out there. You could have woken me up when Michiru came in or something.
お主が妹を邪険に扱えるなら手伝ってもやるさ。
Okay, no, that's the opposite of what I want you to do.
自分にできぬことで人に当たるな。
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry. All I could do was meekly apologize. Feeling a little guilty, I slipped on my sandals and went out to the garden. This house is really massive. It's not as though I get along poorly with my family, but my parents are always working, and I hardly ever see them at home because the estate is so big. The only one who really feels like family is Michiru. And, I mean, even that's a little complicated, so... Michiru was raised as a Sawatari's successor as well, but that aspiration was lost in tandem with their sight. While my family haven't mistreated her since then, they haven't exactly treated her with much priority either. Undoubtedly, the idea that I was her lone unconditional ally paired with the generosity I had shown toward her were why did she become totally dependent on me by now? She really is an adorable little sister, though.
昨日の女子といい、妹のことといい、お主は無駄に何でもかんでも背負いすぎだな。
Crow floated along behind me. Are you worried about me?
事実を口にしたまでだが。 人間からすればこれは心配になるのか？
It'll be fine. Life is too easy as is, so it won't hurt for me to try helping someone. Yeah. It won't hurt me to try helping someone else out.
むしろ地に足をつけるための重しか？
Man, I wish there was a girl out there who would tie me up.
バカなことを言ってないで、さっさと朝毛を済ませてこい。
Poppycock! I'll have you know, that's a perfectly legitimate... Never mind. Moving on. My stomach is so empty. I feel like it floated in the air like you. Crow waved her hand apathetically, but I ignored her and started walking toward the main building. Whatever. 1 hour later. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this episode right here. Ah, man. The incest that's so heavily implied by this episode is some nonsense. Oh, good God. Anyway, that's it for this episode. If you liked it, leave a like. If you really liked it, subscribe and check out the rest of the stuff on our channel. We got a whole bunch of other stuff that is similar like this. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. It was, oh, man. Anyway, Dondre, get me out of here. You gotta plug up this nosebleed.
兄様
Nope, no, 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 no,
今日もよろしくお願いします。
not again.